So I just briefly want to talk about the Switch 2 rumors because these are rumors I actually believe for the first time because they're from pretty credible people. I'm not saying it's 100% true, but I'm saying it's more believable than not at this point in time, right? Cool. Glad we got that out of the way. Development kits going out to most people makes sense because I do believe it's coming out late 2024. I don't know why anybody believed early 2024, especially after the June Direct. Guys, very simply put, we would not have had a June Direct if a new system was coming out early 2024. We probably would have already heard about it, if not be very close to hearing about it at this point in time, if it was coming in early 2024. And in addition, they would not release two major Mario games at the end of 2023, just for a few months later to release a new system in early 2024. That's going to ruin the game's sales to some degree. It just will. Because people are going to be like, I'm going to hold off on them. I'm not going to buy them because I'm saving up for the new system, stuff like that. Or if it's not backwards compatible, people are going to be like, I'm not really interested. Or if it is backwards compatible, the general audience isn't going to really understand that, so Nintendo's really going to have to market that well. So yeah, either way, it would screw up those game sales to some degree. So early 2024 was never a question in my mind after the June Direct. It was always late 2024, so makes sense. Development kits make sense as well. Okay, here's the elephant in the room. Nobody can confirm so far if there's backwards compatibility. As of right now, this can change, but I'm setting expectations. We know how Nintendo is. Every time there's a new system from them, they add stuff that people like and they dislike. I am not going to sit here and tell you I believe backwards compatibility at this time. I believe it for Nintendo Switch Online because, that's just emulation. So that's easy. But the actual Switch games, I would be very careful with setting expectations for that right now. As of right now, I'm saying that's not happening. Why? Because they could easily sell it back. Everything for $70. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Plus with all the DLC, $70. Ultimate Deluxe Plus, $70. Nintendo does not like to give out things for free, especially when they're on top, like right now. So it's very hard for me to believe they would just magically do backwards compatibility. Even third parties have told them it would be a waste of money if they did that. So kind of hard for me to believe. And I'm just setting expectations because, again, Nintendo is weird. They don't do things people traditionally love 100% of the time. So I'm just being careful with my expectations and just letting it be known. As of right now, I would temper the backwards compatibility expectations until we hear more information. Next, one thing I am disappointed by is the LCD. Oh, one last point on backwards compatibility. Personally, I would like it, yes, but objectively speaking, I could easily see them just selling it back. Because again, Nintendo does not like the word free, especially with their products. Next, LCD screen. Disappointing. Again, I get it for cost-saving measures, but just do two SKUs. Xbox and PlayStation did two SKUs on their newest consoles. Why can't Nintendo? One LCD, one OLED. I think that's a little silly. Unfortunate as well. So that sucks. I do think it will be on the power of PS4 and Xbox One. A lot of people think it's going to be on the power of PS4 Pro and stuff, and I would really temper those expectations. Because, everybody thought the Switch Pro was going to be 4K, and it didn't even turn out to be real, so it's kind of hard for me to believe this next system will be 4K. I'm not really expecting that. Upscaled, maybe, but that's the best you're going to get. Again, I'm just being careful with expectations because we know how Nintendo is, especially with hardware and power of hardware and backwards compatibility. It's inconsistent at best. So, and that's great that they're doing cartridge slots, but that's not enough evidence for me to say, oh yeah, they're doing backwards compatibility. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with this right now. I think it's cool. I think it makes sense. I'm glad we're finally starting to see some stuff going on. It's interesting, that's for sure. And yeah, not really much else to add. I think it's cool. I just hope that they stick with the Switch and make it more powerful, but Nintendo's going to add a weird gimmick because they're Nintendo. So look out for that as well. Looking out for foldable screens or something stupid. Can't wait. But yeah, I do think it's around the right time for a new Switch successor. Late 2024. I don't understand the early 2024 arguments. And yeah. So, I mean, here's hoping I'm wrong on the backwards compatibility, but as of right now, I'm just being very careful with expectations. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching.